many lessons about forgiveness and what God is. And we looked at the Torah and where they wrote the many things that God is. Does anybody want to read one or two here? Sure. Go ahead. Pick one out. God is what?
Fantastic.
All right. Somebody else pick another one.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Cool. Fantastic.
Good. But most of all, what did we learn that God is?
Forgiveness.
Okay. And then there was a wonderful story we learned about forgiveness from the book called The Hurt. Because when we're hurt and we carry those feelings are very much like what? Somebody say it.
Rocks.
Right. And those rocks are like what? How do they feel?
Cold and hard.
And heavy. And if we don't get rid of the hurt, what happens? It gets bigger. And if we... Whose is this one? Okay. And if we don't get rid of it then, what happens to it? It gets...
Bigger.
Okay. And if we don't get rid of it then, it gets...
Bigger.
And we talked about how big that hurt can get. And then what happens with forgiveness? What happens? And we get to not carry this around. And we talked about carrying hurts around. Can you imagine how many of us do that? And we carry that extra weight. So that was our lesson today. So, because there's forgiveness, what do we do with these stones? We let go of them. And that's a lesson the children have for us